This is what I was going for in this image. Hey everybody, today we're going to be unboxing my first order from Bay Photo Lab and my experiences with getting the package and how the photos turned out. A few months ago, a friend and I drove down to South Texas and got into some Class 1 dark skies. Our intent was to go down and photograph the Milky Way and the galactic core. That trip ended up being very successful and we got some amazing photographs. I recently just made an order with Bay Photo Labs to enlarge some of these prints of the galactic core and the Milky Way. And I want to show that with you and share my experience with that. Now before I bring the box out, I wanted to tell you about how that order process went. I did try their REOS or the REOS, whatever you call it. I wasn't comfortable ordering the photos on that. It seemed like I wasn't going to get the proper discounts or I wasn't going to get something done right. So I went and used their website. I found it to be much more user-friendly to try to get these photos ordered. I do want to play with that REOS, want to find out if it works well past that certain stage. The first order I did was just 2 small prints to test their different sheens, and I wanted to print these on metal. I ordered 2 8x12 prints of the two of the different photographs of the 3. One in a sheer finish and one in a high gloss, and I wanted to compare the differences between the two. Now the high gloss photo has a lot of star detail. It looks very, very clean, has a lot of detail in it. The other photograph I got was a sheer finish, which gives that, it's printed directly onto the metal and gives that luminescence from the metal behind the ink. Let's see if we can get it to show in the camera here. Now while this effect is very cool looking and I still like it, I lost a lot of star detail into the metal where you just don't get to see where it darkened up a whole bunch. And these 2 8x12s I ordered came very well packaged and the quality is very high on them. Looking at these 2 photographs, I decided that the best option for me was to go with the high gloss on my larger prints. I've ordered 2 of each of these in 16x24, and then I have a larger picture of the whole galactic core that I shot on my R2 with the 24mm G Master that I printed on the 20x30 metal. All right, let's get the package up here on the table and let's open it up. This package weighs 30 pounds. Let's see. Now, I don't know if this came from UPS like this or if the neighbor tried to open it and realized it wasn't his stuff. But I'm not going to really count it against it just because of the situation. Overall, the box is in pretty straight shape. It is a little crushed in some spots on the side, but it's durable. It's just a big, heavy cardboard box. That's the best way to open this thing up at. It looks like it's stapled all the way around. No, it's stapled on this end over here. Staples around. I'm leaving much tape on it. Definitely well stapled together. He just jumped in the box. Cats. Okay. Let's see if I can get more of this in the image here for you. There we go. Green packing paper, just in time for Christmas. Our cat's gonna start making noise in that. Okay. First photograph there. Each one's cardboard back, it looks like. Okay, these are 2 of the 16x24s. Let me flip this guy over. Very well packaged on the cardboard. They're taped down, bagged. I got the wall mounts These are the $7.50 option for the wall mount that stands it off the wall about a 1/2 inch. All right, this corner here, we do have a, come here, a frame here for you. This thing's so massive. Package, it says remove tape carefully, damage can occur. So we're gonna see if we can cut these things out. I mean, overall, they've really gone above and beyond to protect these things in shipment. There we go. Okay, so we've got some pieces here. You know what? So, real quick, there's another print in here I forgot about, and it's a gift for somebody. And I had made this print once before on a 20 by 30 from Canvas Prints. And I can't recommend you don't use them enough. Stick with Canvas with them probably. I haven't tried that, but if you try to order a metal print from them, don't do it. Read the fine print, because after you get it, you realize it's printed on metal, which is nothing more than a sticker of stuck to a piece of metal. It wasn't good. it didn't come out well. So we've got the official metal in here. That's the sheer finish, and we'll see how that looks too. All right, we're getting somewhere now. We're almost there. I don't even know which one this is. Okay. This bag opened up. Okay, here we go. We got. Okay. Let me cut the tape. System, take this off. All I can say is once this thing's out of the bag, you can really see it, and it is just beautiful. It looks fantastic. The star details there. I don't know if the camera's not going to do this thing justice. I'll put the originals in the digital in the video, but wow, this looks great. This backing is way nicer than I thought it would be. We've got the rounded corners. Let's see if I can get that into the shot here. Those are the 3/16 rounded corners. The wall mount has little rubber pads on it. In the corners, as well as the 3 hook points. It's also looks like it's backed entirely by foam. It's just not a square piece of metal, kind of like their picture indicated. And I was kind of unsure about that, but for $7.50, worth every penny of that mount. This is wonderful. The second image is the second copy of the 20 by 30. We already had removed that. We'll go down to the next layer and see what we have here. All right, let's put this one over. We've got 2 more. 16 by 24s. These two 16 by 24s, or one thing I would say about the packaging, they give you, there's about a good solid 6 inches around all the photos in this box, which really helps the crush and the protection of them. I was a little worried about the flimsiness of the box with these large photos for the weight, but it did really well. Looks like they really know what they're doing over there. I hope so. They don't want to make prints fly. So when you get your boxes, first I was cutting the other one out, but they're actually in bags that are wrapped pretty tight on the photo or the metal print itself. When you get your box, there's actually a bag that the photo's in, and then it's taped down to this piece of cardboard. So if you're cutting with a knife, be careful not to cut your bag and just cut the tape, or just try to peel it up. Most of it's just peeling right up and ripping off without hopefully coming too bad. And yeah, the blacks look fantastic on this. The whole thing looks really nice. I had requested color correction from Bay Photo on these. I know on the next one, during the sample, they said no color correction was needed. On this print on Sheer, they said they brightened it. I will be calling them up and asking them which ones what they used on these, if they were straight out of my file they sent them, or if they were if they did any color correction. I can say with this one here, the colors look spot on, the brightness looks perfect, and like I said, I'll throw up my digital just so you can compare them. Same quality with the hanger, everything about it looks really nice. All right, I've got the other one off of it. It looked just as good as the first one. Next layer. A little different on this one. Oh, we got 3 on here, that's why. All right, got all the tape off. Let's flip these things over. These are portraits. Let's go and get this one opened up, take a look at it. This one is the most similar to the 8x12, 16x24 with the EXT finish. The details there, I mean, it looks incredible. I'd say the 16x24 does look better, a lot more star detail. And it, I don't know if it's the finish or just the size of it, or maybe these have been out for a month, but this one seems to have a richer gloss finish to it and more depth to the gloss finish versus this seems more flat. It's a high gloss image, but it just, comparing the two in front of me, this looks like it has more of a clear coat finish on it versus this. All right, this one wasn't the second copy of the Galactic Center. This is the one for a friend of ours that I got. This is the image I showed you earlier of the 20x30. And this is what I'm expecting. It looks fantastic and it's through the plastic. You see it? Let's get this thing opened up. You see it in the camera, I know. Yeah, there you go, you can see it. That's the effect I wanted. That's what I wanted from the first one. And it looks like now we've got it. This is what I was going for in this image. Bring that other one over. Can you get it? Is it a pain? Wow, this is fantastic. Absolutely amazing. This is exciting right here to me, because after getting this first one and how what a letdown it was. This is what I was expecting. I don't think there's any comparison between the two on this one. This is, I mean, it looks good, but it's just flat. It's kind of almost a matte finish. It's supposed to be their sheer. That's what I'm talking about. That metal reflection. This is fun right here. 20 by 30 from canvas something. I knew it earlier. And the Bay photo, night and day difference. I'm blown away at how good that photo looked. It looked good. And Bay Photo did a fantastic job with that. I'm really happy, you guys. Thank you. Terrific unboxing, you guys. This was a lot of fun tonight. Very exciting to see these things in full size. I can't recommend printing your work. This is the first time I've actually done anything like this. I was very fortunate to have somebody that saw my work and really liked it and wanted to purchase this, and gave me the opportunity to explore it and learn this process. It's definitely a process. It's a lot of trial and error. Order small prints to start with. The trial samples of the material and how you're going to print it, I recommend doing it. These two little prints cost me $50, but it really gives you a feel and an idea what you're going to get, and it also lets you know if your colors are right. If your colors aren't right, make sure you select that color correction tab on for Bay Photo. They did a really nice job. They said this one didn't need any color correction. My monitor is color calibrated. But they said, use this as a template for your monitor for the brightness and any other adjustments of the room lighting. So I definitely put this up on all these on my copy of this image, and I put it up on the computer screen, put this right next to it, made sure it looks right, and took the leap of faith on ordering these things that they were going to be right. So far, I'm really, really happy with them. They look fantastic. All the quality of this is wonderful. Bay Photo does a great job packaging these things. The photos came out looking beautiful. There's one more print that I'm not showing you. It was one of our kids we did. And it's on a metallic finish as well. It looks really, really nice. Everything else I can say is I recommend Bay Photo. Take your time with it, really study the process, call them and ask questions. They were very helpful when I've called several times, both with technical questions about these samples, as well as when I've had the shipping issue with the box not showing up and the nervous wreck I was about that. I let them know right away. They were extremely helpful with it. They got, I said they'll get right on it and check it, and even said that, hey, if something gets lost, it's just part of doing business. We get things taken care of. I can't speak to that being every time on what they do, but luckily my box showed up. Everything's undamaged. Everything's perfect. It's a good day, and I can't wait to hang these things up on the wall. I'm gonna hang up a sample of each one on the wall here and bring my client in and let him see them in person for the first time, and I hope he is as awestruck as I was opening these things up, and seeing them in the full size. It's one thing to see a small 8x10 or the digital image on the computer, but seeing it in the full size is just amazing. Really, really nice. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you get something out of this video. If you have any questions about Bay Photo or my process with ordering them, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. Hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.